This man lost his balance and pointed his phone's camera at me. His strange actions made me think he was a creep. He tried to explain, but his phone screen happened to be showing a selfie of himself. But I was so angry at the time that I didn't see clearly, so I snatched his phone and deleted all the photos. I warned him never to do such a thing again. Then I picked up my backpack and took a taxi away. However, when I got out of the taxi, I realized this wasn't my backpack. Only then did I suddenly realize that I had swapped bags with that man. So I immediately rushed back to the place where we had met, but the man had already left. With no choice, I opened his backpack. Fortunately, there was the man's ID in his wallet, so I followed the address to a luxurious estate. Desperate to get my own backpack back, I hurriedly knocked on the door and called his name, but I didn't know that the man's grandmother mistakenly thought I was his girlfriend. When I saw the old lady, I immediately changed my angry attitude. I politely asked where the man was, but the old lady, seeing that I was polite and pretty, eagerly handed me a bracelet that symbolized the lady of the house. I wanted to decline, but the old lady put it on my wrist anyway. Then his mother gave me a bank card with $1 million as a meeting gift. Even more exaggerated, his father gave me his new car. He said the car was worth $1 million. Although I accepted these expensive gifts superficially, I felt uneasy and fearful inside. Meanwhile, this man was about to propose to his girlfriend, but from the backpack, he pulled out a bunch of my women's items. He then dumped the whole bag out, staring at these unfamiliar objects. He was completely confused. His girlfriend, misunderstanding that he had betrayed her, angrily demanded a breakup and then left. Only then did the man realize he had taken the wrong backpack. Just then, his father called him on the phone. He demanded that he go home immediately to accompany his girlfriend. This only made him even more confused. However, afraid that my identity would be discovered, I decided to put all these items that didn't belong to me back in their places. Then, looking at the window, I thought for a moment. I tied bed sheets together into a rope, climbed down the wall to the first floor and prepared to leave this place. But I was discovered by the night patrol guard. Facing the guard's confusion, I could only say I wanted to take a walk outside after dinner, so I had to go back to the room again. I tossed and turned in bed, unable to sleep. I just couldn't figure out how I had become someone else's girlfriend. I planned to wait for the man to come back and explain everything to his family. Not long after, the tired man returned to his bedroom, but he didn't know that I was also in the room. We didn't discover each other until we woke up the next morning. Seeing that my things were still in the bag, I felt relieved. Then I returned the gifts to him. I wanted to explain the misunderstanding to his family, but his family thought he had bullied me. They immediately scolded him. Then, using work as an excuse, I quickly left. However, his family thought I was angry because of him. He had no choice but to come chasing after me.